Universe Pageant. The young ladies disembarking from this Sabina flight are goodwill ambassadors. Their credentials, a beauty title from their own countries, entitling them to participate in this, the world's most prestigious beauty pageant. Their destination, Miami Beach, international playground and home of the 1969 Miss Universe Pageant. Representatives from over 70 countries descend on Miami Beach annually for this event, which over the years has become more than just a beauty contest. Even the official welcoming committee is charmed by the graciousness and diplomacy of the contestants, a quality that turns every pageant into a showcase for international goodwill and a tribute to the ideal that nations of the world can live and work together in peace. Once the greetings are over, the girls are whisked away in their official Avis cars to the beachfront resort hotels that will serve as their home during their stay. Hotels like the Shelburne, the Shore Club, the Algiers, the Fontainebleau, and the Monte Carlo. And before they know it, they're all caught up in the glamour that is the Miss Universe Pageant. The beat of drums and the sound of trumpets heralds the first official event of the week-long pageant, the Miss Universe Parade of Friendship. Atop their colorful floats, the contestants beam with pleasure as the whole town seems to turn out to bid them welcome. The international flavor of the crowd becomes apparent as the girls occasionally hear themselves greeted in their native tongues. Miami's Bayfront Park band shell is the site of the post-parade ceremonies. On stage, under the glow of the spotlight, the beauty delegates perform their first task as goodwill ambassadors for their respective countries. First, an opening address by the pageant's executive director, Herbert K. Landon. Then it's front and center for the contestants as each one presents a gift from her own country to one of the three mayors of the greater Miami area. The gifts are a token of the appreciation these countries feel for the hospitality extended by the community to the contestants. This hands-across-the-sea gesture of friendship captures the spirit and sets the mood of pageant week. Palm trees, an ocean breeze, and pretty girls. It's photography day at Miami's popular Crandon Park Beach. For the girls, the day is a combination of work and fun. Many of these girls have never seen an ocean or romped on a tropical sandy beach before. Next stop, Miami's famous Crandon Park Zoo. And wherever the girls go, the International Corps of Photographers is never far behind, snapping pictures that will grace the pages of magazines and newspapers all over the world tomorrow. The photographers find their models both charming and cooperative, supplying glamour or humor as the cameraman requests. Even the animals get into the act, sometimes posing with the girls, sometimes stealing the spotlight for themselves. But all in all, everyone has a good time. The girls, the animals, and of course, those distinguished gentlemen from the press. From photo posing to fashion, it's an easy move for these talented young women. And participation in this community-sponsored international fashion show on behalf of the Cancer Association is very important to the girls. It's their way of saying thank you to the hundreds of civic-minded community volunteers who work day and night during the pageant week to make the pageant a rewarding and happy experience for every contestant. Next, the girls find themselves face-to-face with the pageant judges and their attention refocused on the competition. Because Miss Universe must not only be beautiful, but must possess the grace, charm, and personality befitting such a title, these qualities weigh heavily in the judges' decisions. For this reason, every judge is given the opportunity to meet with each of the contestants individually to get to know the real girl behind the pretty smile and the well-proportioned figure. They look for things like the contestant's ability to meet new people and handle new situations, enthusiasm, warmth of personality, sincerity, and all these things are noted to be considered when the final decisions are made on the night of the telecast. That night finds Miami Beach Auditorium packed to capacity with an international audience. Backstage, the pageant's official hairstylist, Mr. Charles Lentini, and his staff make sure the contestants are all beautifully coiffured for their television debut. A beauty queen must look her best from the top of her head to the tip of her toes. Butler is the official shoe of the 1969 Miss Universe Pageant. Butler shoes, a fashion favorite of the style-conscious contestants. Last-minute touch-ups on makeup are looked after by the qualified beauty consultants of Aloe Cosmetics, the official cosmetics for this year's pageant. Finally, with every hair in place, every nose powdered, the girls are ready. The show opens with the traditional parade of nations. Each contestant, dressed in a costume reflecting her native country, parades before the auditorium audience. The television cameras relay the evening's drama to an estimated audience of over 60 million people across the country. If the girls are nervous as they parade up and down the runway, they don't show it. Each one reflects an air of confidence, responding to the frequent spontaneous outbursts of applause with beaming smiles. It's their night, and they know it. And so do the judges. The first special award of the evening, Miss Tunisia, is named Miss Amity by her fellow contestants. Pageant MC Bob Barker introduces his television co-hostess, the lovely and talented actress June Lockhart. Another special award, Miss Universe Incorporated President Harold Glasser presents the trophy for the best native costume to Miss Thailand as the audience applauds the decision. The first major elimination of the evening finds the field reduced from 70 contestants to 15 semi-finalists. Dressed in their official Catalina swimsuits, the girls parade up and down the runway before the judges, who rate each girl on a separate ballot according to a special point system. Points are accumulated for symmetry of figure, beauty, grace of carriage, and the judges recall the impressions they received about the contestants during their personal interviews. All these things shape the judges' decision, but for the audience, the decisions are usually much simpler. For most, they are based on a preference for blondes or brunettes, tall girls or short girls, on national loyalties, or a faint remembrance and feeling of kinship to some ancestral origin, or perhaps even on a well-timed smile from a contestant. The judges are introduced. Dynamic Broadway producer David Merrick. Model agency owner Eileen Ford. Brazilian newspaperman Edilson Sidbarella. The former Miss Universe for 1962, Argentina's Norma Nolan Zanotti. World-renowned Chinese-American artist Don Kingman. Canadian photographer Joseph Hart. International public relations consultant Gino De Grandi. Former fashion model and cover girl from Guyana, Lady Sarah Carter. Dress designer and design consultant from Japan, Madame Chiyo Tanaka. The talented Belgian actress Monique van Voren. Director of Belgian Tourist Bureau, Peter A. de Marin. And popular syndicated newspaper columnist Earl Wilson. The final special award of the evening is presented to Miss New Zealand, voted the most photogenic contestant in this year's pageant by the South Florida News Photographers Association. Association President John Foster makes the presentation. The 15 semi-finalists present a vision of elegance as they gracefully glide across the stage and down the runway in their evening gowns to give the audience and the judges one more look before the selection of the 5 finalists. With such an array of lovely young women to choose from, the decision will not be an easy one. The voices of the foreign newscasters relaying the events of the pageant in many languages around the world reflect the feeling of excitement as the 5 finalists are named. Miss Finland, Harriet Eriksson from Turku. Miss Israel, Shava Levy from Haifa. Miss Australia, Joanne Barrett from Melbourne. Miss Philippines, Gloria Diaz from Paranaque. And Miss Japan, Kikuyo Osuka from Nagoya. Miss Japan is named 4th runner-up. Miss Israel, 3rd runner-up. Miss Australia, 2nd runner-up. There's a suspenseful moment as both Miss Finland and Miss Philippines realize that one of them is the next Miss Universe. The foreign radio correspondents stand by to announce the name of the winner to a waiting world. And the winner is Miss Philippines, Gloria Diaz, a 5'5", 115-pound, 18-year-old beauty from Paranaque, a suburb of Manila. The proverbial question, are there any more at home like you? The new queen smiles and says, yes, 9 more sisters and 2 more brothers. If the other 9 Diaz girls are anything like their newly crowned sister, the Philippines could corner a future market on beauty queens. But right now, the spotlight and the eyes of the world are on Gloria. Along with the title and the honor of being Miss Universe, Gloria will receive a $10,000 cash award and a $10,000 personal appearance contract, plus many other gifts. Gifts including a 6-piece wig wardrobe by Boutique Wigs, a subsidiary of IMEX Corporation. And a $7,500 Tourmaline Emba Natural Pale Beige Mink Coat, designed by Donald Brooks for Kupchik Forest of New York and presented to the Queen by the Emba Mink Breeders Association. But most important, as Miss Universe, Gloria will have the opportunity to travel around the world, making friends for the Philippines and promoting the cause of international goodwill.
She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes. From around the world, from Asia Asia to South America, from Thailand to Tunisia, from Europe to... Which one of them will participate as the official United States entry in the Miss Universe Beauty Pageant of 1960? A search for the most beautiful girl in the world. Each one of these contestants has already passed through many trying hours of eliminating contests in her own country or state. She's known the weight. 91 contestants, wearing costumes native to their country or state, are presented to the public and officially welcomed by the city. They promenade around the ramp to the delight of the viewers. In a sparkling gossamer gown, here's the delegate from Salt Lake City, Utah. From the land of the prairie, Miss New Mexico. Miss Alabama comes dressed in an antebellum gown. And a colorful costume is worn by Miss Washington, D.C. Among the... Miss Greece, followed by Miss Holland. Miss Hong Kong. Miss Iceland. And in the spotlight next is Miss Israel. Miss Italy. Miss Japan. Barefoot Miss New Zealand. And here's the delegate from Norway. But perhaps the highlight of the evening comes as the reigning Miss Universe, Akiko Kojima of Japan and Terry Huntington, Miss USA of 1959, carry the symbolic torch of freedom up the ramp to set off the burning glow of friendship, peace, and understanding, the basis for the entire pageant. This is the 9th year that the globe has been lighted, the 9th year of the Miss Universe pageant. During the past years, many countries have given a queen of beauty to the world. In 1958, it was Luz Marina Zaluga of Colombia, whose nation, in a sheer act of pride, struck off a commemorative stamp in her honor. In 1957, Gladys Zender of Peru reigned as queen. And from the United States in 1956, the choice of the judges was Carol Morris of Iowa. In 1955, Hillevi Rambin took the crown to Sweden. Again in 1954, the United States won with Miriam Stevenson of South Carolina. Then in 1953, Christiane Martel of France was the selection of the International Panel of Judges. But perhaps the most proud of all the queens is Armi Jussela of Finland, who was selected in 1952, and so became the first woman in history to be crowned Miss Universe. Now 91 girls are vying for the much-coveted crown and title, and it will be no easy selection on the part of the International Panel of Judges. But each judge is well qualified in his or her own right. From France, Mr. Roger Zeiler, well-known director of art shows. Vuk Vucinic, creator of the world-famous marble sculptor Kneeling Aphrodite. Mrs. Carl Fisher, wife of the famed music publisher and founder of Miami Beach. Irwin Hasson, cartoonist and creator of the cartoon character Dundee. Mr. Russell Patterson, creator of The Patterson Girl. Mr. Maxwell Arno of Columbia Pictures, Hollywood. The renowned painter, Mr. Fernando Botero of Colombia. And Dr. M.M. Hollander, famous plastic surgeon. Now the girls, gowned and beautiful, present a solid front of delight to all here on this, the final night of the Miss USA contest. The judges must watch them carefully, must watch their every move and listen attentively to their prepared talks to be sure of the right choice before they cast their all-important ballot. As in all events, the girls tonight are chosen on basic qualities of charm, grace, and classic lines of beauty, the length of the neck and arm, hip, waist, and bust measurements. After hours of tense waiting, suddenly, almost without warning, it is over. The field has been narrowed down to 5, and the girl chosen to be Miss USA is Linda Bemment of Salt Lake City, Utah. A proud moment in the life of any girl. To the winner goes the jeweled crown, the laurels, the acclaim of the crowd. To the loser goes the leisure, and Miami Beach provides the perfect setting for fun. During the pageant, the girls are guests at many of Miami Beach's finest restaurants. Here, during an informal luncheon, the girls enjoy the perfect drink, Royal Crown Cola, the fresher refresher, the official drink of the Miss Universe Pageant. And a luncheon is also a perfect time to catch up on the latest chit-chat. After lunch, as Miss Belgium gives an impromptu concert, the girls get a chance to relax. But the big moment still looms ahead. Suddenly, it's late. It's here. They are still very much engaged in a show, the big show, to be seen by tens of millions on television. As curtain time draws near, the crowds jam the enormous auditorium to overflowing. Under the watchful guard of the police, the crown and scepter, valued at $3 million, are brought to the hall. The news of tonight will be flashed around the world. Tonight, a winner. Tonight, a Miss Universe for 1960. Backstage, last-minute preparations are underway. There's always a minute more for the all-important touch. Tonight, all must be perfect. Everything exactly as it should be. And the final perfect touch is arpège mist. Promise her anything, but give her arpège. Arpège by Lavin. This is a night each girl will always remember. This is a night to say goodbyes. This is a night to say thanks, to say you've been swell, it's been grand. This is a night to hope. This is a night to win or lose. This is a night to make or break the promise of a dream.
What a day it was. Beautiful but hot. Loved the ship I was on, a real honey. It seemed that most of Miami turned out to see the Aqua Raid. There was a water show, too, with everything from swamp buggies to water skiers. Not much success, but lots of fun. I felt sorry for the water skiers. The man in the kite, well, he just went round and round. I like Miami Beach. Kinda like being a queen the way we were treated at swell hotels. Like the Fontainebleau. Some place. Beautiful gardens. Lovely beaches. Just a great place for fun. I'll make a secret wish. Lovely wishing well, beautiful shiny penny. I wish. All the times we had at rehearsals. Sometimes we didn't know whether to laugh or cry, we were so tired. Gosh, I'm so thirsty. I wonder what my chances will be tonight. I'll be pretty. I'll smile. I'll try to be relaxed, though I know I'll be shaking. I'm scared to lose. I'm scared to win.
Judges, here are the 15 finalists in the individual swimsuit competition. Starting off with a delegate from Austria.
Who?
The delegate from Austria, Miss Elizabeth Hodax.
Thank heavens it wasn't me.
The delegate from Brazil, Miss Gina McPherson. The delegate from Colombia, Miss Stella Marquez. And from Cheshire, England, Miss Joan Boardman. Ingrid Merkel from Dusseldorf, Germany. From Athens, Greece, Miss Magda Pasaloglu. Miss Aliza Gur from Haifa, Israel. The delegate from Italy, Miss Daniela Bianchi. The delegate from Japan, Yayoi Furuno. The delegate from Korea, Mihi Jason. From Oslo, Norway, Ronhild Øs. The delegate from South Africa, Nicolette Caras. The delegate from Madrid, Spain, Maria Teresa del Rio. The delegate from Switzerland, Elaine Borath. Delegate from the United States, Miss Linda Bemment. And now the final judging of the entire contest. The event that will bring the Miss Universe Beauty Pageant to a close is the personality contest. Here, the finalists will speak to you in their native tongues, starting with Miss Brazil.
É com imenso prazer que trago as saudações de todos nós brasileiros ao povo dos Estados Unidos da América do Norte. Desejo agradecer sinceramente a maravilhosa estadia que todos aqui me proporcionaram e espero que algum dia vocês consigam dar um pulo ao Brasil, nos visitar, e tenho certeza que daremos a mesma amabilidade e estadia que todos aqui me proporcionaram. Muito obrigada.
Miss Colombia.
Buenas noches, amigos. Para mí ha sido un gran honor haber podido representar a Colombia en el concurso de Miss Universo y quiero aprovechar la oportunidad que se me da de dirigirme a todos los presentes y a todos los que en este momento nos sintonizan para hacerles una invitación formal a Colombia y al mismo tiempo agradecer a la ciudad de Miami Beach por todas las gentilezas que han tenido para conmigo. Mil gracias.
Miss Israel.
שלום וברכה שלוחה לכם מארץ ישראל. אני כאן רק נציגה אחת ויחידה מהארץ האהובה. תודה.
Next, Miss Italy.
Buonasera. Mi fa un immenso piacere poter parlare attraverso questi microfoni per porgere il saluto italiano al popolo americano. Vorrei ringraziare particolarmente i cittadini di Miami Beach che hanno saputo rendere il mio soggiorno in Florida incantevole. Spero che ognuno di voi un giorno possa visitare l'Italia ed io con gioia vi aiuterò a conoscerla. Thank you.
Here's Miss Korea.
제가 우리 한국을 대표하여 여러분들 앞에 나서게 된 것을 참으로 영광스럽게 생각합니다. 그리고 마이애미 비치 여러 시민들께 감사드리고 싶은 말씀은 이렇게 정성스럽게 저희들을 대해준 데 대해서 무한히 감사드리는 바입니다. 그리고 꼭 여러분들께서도 저희 마이애미 비치 여러 시민들도 여러 세계 여러 시민들 여러분 꼭 저희 나라에 오셔서 이렇게 저희들이 많은 정성을 해준 보답을 꼭 받을 기회를 가져주시기 바랍니다. 대단히 감사합니다.
And from our own United States, here's Miss Linda Bemment.
Warm wishes and greetings from Utah to all the people of America. And thank you everyone for your wonderful hospitality. May God bless you all.
For the news that we have all been waiting for. The fourth runner-up in the Miss Universe Pageant for 1960 is the delegate from Spain, Señorita Maria Teresa del Rio. Spain. Third runner-up, the delegate from South Africa. South Africa. Second runner-up, the delegate from Austria. First runner-up, the delegate from Italy. Daniela Bianchi. Miss Universe for 1960, Miss United States of America.